Hello, my name is Dr. Jordan Harris. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and supervisor, licensed professional counselor and supervisor. And what I do is I help therapists to get unstuck with the hardest cases. Therapists tend to get stuck in two different ways. The first way is that they have clients who really stay on the surface instead of going deep. And the second way is they have clients who need to make some sort of change but aren't motivated to make that change. And so I break down how those two dynamics keep clients stuck. And today I'm using this tape of Carl Rogers working with a single mom to show some of these dynamics and how he um, keeps the client from staying on the surface and also helps the client to go deep, keeps the client motivated so that you can learn the same skills. So let's dive in and watch the master himself.
Upset her.
Oh, and just for a little bit of background, in this case, the mom is really concerned initially about how she wants to talk to her daughter about sex. And at this point, Carl has basically motivated her that she's not going to find the answer, sort of ruminating on it. She's got to get clear on her own values first. So that's where we are.
See,
That's where I don't want to take
so
responsibility for it.
you know very well what you'd like to do in a
Let me
relationship.
double check and make sure that this is sharing the right way. Here we go.
You would like to be yourself, and you'd like to have her know that you're not perfect, and you do things that maybe even she wouldn't approve of, and that you disapprove of to some degree yourself. But that somehow she would love you and accept you as an imperfect person.
Yes. Like I wonder if my mother had been more open with me, maybe I wouldn't have had such a narrow attitude about sex. If I would have thought that she could be, pretty sexy and ornery and devilish too, but I wouldn't look at her as being such a sweet mother, that she could also be the other side. But she didn't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's where I got my picture. I don't know. But I want Pammy to see me as a full woman, but also accept me.
Mm-hmm. You don't sound so uncertain.
I don't? What do you mean?
What I mean is, you've been sitting there telling.
Got him. You just got Roger, Gloria. Like he just Carl's Roger Jew. This is brilliant. I love this. Um, as she's getting in touch with her own values, what she wants becomes very clear. And Rogers, the thing about Carl Rogers is that he uses a reflection like 8 different ways. So in this one, he's using it to highlight and to deepen some of her strengths, right? Her clarity. You don't sound so uncertain to me. It's essentially a reflection. Um, and he's using it, though, to bolster what she's just said about her own values.
Telling me just what you would like to do in that relationship with Pam.
I would, but I don't want to quite take the risk of doing it unless an
I
authority tells me
understand.
that.
It's, I guess, one thing that I feel very keenly is it's an awfully risky thing to live. You'd be taking a chance on your relationship with her. You'd be taking a chance on letting her know who you are, really.
Yeah, but then if I don't take the chance, if I feel loved and accepted by her, I'm never going to feel good about it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If her love and acceptance of you is based on a false picture of you, what the hell is the good of that? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
that's what I mean. Yes. But I also feel there's a lot of responsibility with being a mother. I don't want to feel like I've caused any big traumas in the children. I don't like all that responsibility. I think that's it. I don't like it feeling it could be my fault.
I guess that's what I meant when I said life is risky. It's to take the responsibility for being the person you would like to be with her is a hell of a responsibility.
It is.
And now we're getting into, like, in terms of motivation, right? She's ambivalent. Ambivalent really means that part of her wants to do something and part of her doesn't want to do something, right? She wants to talk to her daughter about it. She's actually quite clear on that. I actually want to talk with my daughter and be open with her so I can be really, really known. And also, I'm afraid, though, that if I do, it might cause some sort of harm. So I would say that she's clear on what she wants to do, but she's ambivalent about if she wants to do it, right? I'm clear about where to go, but I'm unclear about how to sort of get there, or um, yeah, how that's going to play out. Um, it's like if you want to go skydiving, but you're afraid of what might happen. It's like, I know what I want to do, but the fear of getting there keeps me really from doing it. And this is the conflict. This is the thing I see all the time when I watch therapy tapes and work with people is um, they often try to, like, when the person knows what they want to do, they try to help the person to know to know what they want to do, or they try to help the person to do what they want what to do. But the actual place to work is with the ambivalence itself, the place that they get stuck, which is what Carl Rogers is doing here. He's basically he's doing what they call a double-sided reflection, where he's reflecting both sides of the ambivalence. Yeah, you are really afraid of hurting your daughter. And also, a deep part of you knows that if you don't talk with her, and if you're not open with her, she can't actually love the real deep you. Double-sided reflection.
A very frightening one.
And I look at it two ways. I like to see myself as being so honest with the kids and really being proud of myself, though, that no matter what I told them or no matter how bad they might think I was honest.
Mm-hmm.
And down deep, it's going to be a much more wholesome relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, I get jealous of, like, when they're with their daddy. I feel he's more flip. He's not quite as real. He's not quite as honest. But nevertheless, they see a sweet picture of their dad. He's all goodness and light. And I'm envious of that, too.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to see me just as sweet as they see him. And yet I know he's not quite as real with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like I've got to swap the one for the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is really what I want the most, but I miss some of that glory.
Yeah. You sort of feel,
I mean, what a common experience for single moms, right? Or moms who are co-parenting, feeling like your kids have this sort of glorified version of their dad. I mean, such a common experience. My heart goes out to her. Look, this is just a mini taste of what I do all the time. I do this sort of thing in my trainings all the time. And I put these videos out regularly. So if you enjoy these sort of breakdowns, feel free to go to jordanthecounselor.com/subscribe, sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send out more breakdowns just like this to you. All right, until next time.